You're now listening to the Zod and Drea podcast.
Back.
How's everybody doing?
How's everybody doing, man? You just wouldn't believe what this podcast has been doing. We've been growing a little bit. We've been getting out there. People are giving us a lot of feedback, and it seems like they're loving it.
The love and feedback and just participation that we've been receiving has been tremendous.
Yeah.
And we love it. We want more. We want to hear from you guys. We want to know what we're doing, what we're saying, the topics that we're discussing. Is of importance to you? Does it capture your interest? Do you find it funny? Do you find it annoying? Whatever. We want to know. And we've been hearing from everybody and we appreciate it. We want more. We want more.
We want more. We want more from you, from topics. We want more from you, from feedback. We want to have a lot more responses. We want you guys to call the voicemail and leave your opinions about the topics. Like, don't be scared. Don't worry. We're not on the other end. It's just a voicemail. All you got to do is just leave the information there, your name. Call the number, leave your name, and leave your response, And it's very possible you'll be on the next podcast. Who doesn't want to be on a podcast?
I know. And you know what? You can leave an alias, too.
You can leave an alias. You don't have to be Johnny.
No.
You can be, Roy
you can
Rogers.
Be right? Suavemente. You can be something.
Rico. Suave. Some bullshit. So make sure you get involved because we got a good this time around. We got something different. We have something different. We have two guests with us. We have two guests. We didn't just get one. We got two guests with us to discuss the topic of social media and dating, and if it's for better or for worse, whether it's affected it. And man, we got Connie, right? Mm-hmm. We got Connie. Connie's come here. We got Suave N2G. He's here. So we're talking about a Latina and a negro.
that have some knowledge about this topic.
Yeah.
And they were listeners and they wanted to be part of this conversation. They wanted to be part of this.
This could be you. This could be you. If you get involved, you can be right here in the Zod and Drea podcast. Right here with us chilling. And they got fed. So what's up?
Right.
So if you want to be part of that, make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole 9 yards, and, get with us. But right now, we got some things we got to talk about. You already know. What have you been doing, babe? What have you been doing the last couple of days?
I have been watching the Olympics.
We've been watching the Olympics.
Addicted to seeing about who's achieving what. I mean, I really, as a kid, watching the Olympics was a big deal in my household.
Come on, how was it not?
And in the neighborhood, it would be like the topic to talk about the day. Like, did the Americans win the swimming race, track and field, gymnastics? Come on. I remember watching Mary Lou Retton and getting the Wheaties box with her little happy face on it.
Was she? Her little happy ass. Come on. So, it's been a tradition in everybody's household. We're talking about like 3 billion or something, 3 or 4 billion people worldwide watching this. It's ridiculous. So here we are, we're over there in Rio. We got the Zika virus going on. We got swamps and all this. We got bikinis. We got half-finished stadiums. It's all love. It's all love. Who wouldn't want to be there? I know I do. I'll be there. My man Ryan
Lochte may not think that.
He probably doesn't want to be there because he's getting jacked up, boy. They're sticking a gun to his ribs because his dumbass had to go outside of the fucking Olympic stadium, and it's like, just stay there. Stay in your lane, bruh.
Right. It's a protective zone that you're in. Okay.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Was he wearing the medals
what was
out
he doing?
about?
He's like, yo, fuck that. I'm Ryan Lochte or whatever the hell. Like, what's up? What's up? Fuck that. Let's go hang out in the favelas. What's up? What's up? I got my medals. What's up? I can swim. They're like, it's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. He's like, all right, I'll give it up. So they got his wallet, so he's not having the best time.
No, but they got some of his crew too, some of the other swimmers.
Oh, no, they got them too.
Yeah.
I bet I bet Ryan talked them into that shit. Yo, Ryan, what's up? Nah, we just want to hang out with the ladies, Gabby Douglas. Nah, man, nah. Fuck that shit. Let's go out there,
and see what happens.
What?
There's always one.
There's always one.
Always one.
It's always one. That's his ass. That's and I don't feel bad for him. You know, I'm glad he with that dye haircut. Anyway, let's talk about something that's really serious though. Talking about Gabby Douglas, because Gabby's my girl. Gabby's my girl since last time.
Not just Gabby Douglas, and I'm looking at too about how just the women athletes and winners in general were been treated in the media. I mean, you have women from you've got that have all different achievements and world record breaking achievements that have gotten gold medals, but still in headlines they'll have them very at the bottom of the headline. They'll have Ryan Phelps, oh, he's won like a gazillion other gold medals. Oh yeah, but this woman who just broke a record is right here at the
Yeah,
bottom.
it's right there. Whatever, you know, it's like cool. But it's Ryan. Come on, it's whatever. See, I'm back there locking. It's fucking Phelps. I'm like Ryan Phelps. See, this is how much I don't give a fuck. He's a good dude. You know, Phelps is a good dude. I like Mike. You know,
He was
smokes
down
weed.
and out a few years
Right,
ago.
he was smoking, but what was he?
He was
just,
down and
He was
out.
just smoking that weed.
He got it. Some other stuff. You know, he was a little
chilling.
sad.
He doesn't have to be Michael Phelps all the time.
And what happened? He goes and gets some pancakes, gets back in the pool,
Boom.
and now he's Aquaman.
Now he's Aquaman. He's fucking doing. He's on the Justice League. It's all good. Now everybody loves him again. It's like, you know, I never hated the dude. He was
Right.
doing his thing.
But now also spotlight, you've got a multiracial U.S. gymnastic teams.
We are
You
talking
got the
really. Who do we have? Go on, talk
You
about
got your
it.
Puerto Ricanas.
Oh, Puerto
You
Ricana.
have your awesome, beautiful black women.
Morena.
And you have then your Caucasian women. So you've got this
And the Jewish
rainbow.
one. There's a
And
Jewish
the
chick. There's a
that's
Jewish
right.
chick on there.
So you got like your
It's
United
America.
Nations.
You got America.
That's
right
Make America Great.
there.
Right there.
Making America great. They were making
And-
America great on that damn floor.
And you even had what I love to see was how some of the girls, if you will, you know, the ones that this wasn't their first rodeo,
Nope.
were taking the younger girls, the first timers, under their wing, showing them this is how you do it. This is how you perform. Man, this is the protocol when it comes to talking to the media
Yep.
and dealing with the stress. I mean, that is just ultimate, I should say, squad goals.
That's
That
it.
is girl love, girl unity there.
But then social media was also doing the wrong thing. Let's see. Here we go again with Gabby Douglas's hair.
Oh my God.
Then we were going again with Gabby Douglas not putting her hand on her heart.
Then Gabby Douglas frowning, not
Then her frowning
smiling.
and not standing up for Simone Biles.
Right.
You know, it's like, so she's out there busting her ass for gold medals. Okay, she's on the Olympic stage, the most elite of the elite against the elite of the world stage out of all these billions of people. And they are sitting there crapping on her for these little tiny things on their couch, eating Cheetos, getting fat, getting greasy, because, you know, the tracks in their weaves aren't showing right now.
And her hair was curling up.
Oh,
she is
no.
sweating.
And she's a kid.
She's
Right?
an
She's a young
athlete.
girl. Like, let her live.
Right.
You know it to the point. You know what was really sad? Did you see what she said? I think it was in an interview or something like that. She was trying to stay away from social media, but she heard it, and then, you know, this was her last thing, and she didn't. You know, I think she finished like 7th. But this was her last Olympics, and she like went away like after the interview or during the crying. Like,
Isn't that a shame?
Crying. Like, she was crying about what people were saying. Like, fuck you for saying that shit about her.
You sacrificed your entire childhood to be at that moment. You sacrificed instead of going out on the weekends and hanging out and
Yeah.
partying. No, she was at the gym. She was training. And that was a commitment that she made at an early age. So all of the sacrifices that she made to get to this point where she is competing with the world's best, not one time, but twice.
Man.
Who else can say that?
can
She
say
can
that?
wear whatever she wants. She can frown. She can give the bird. She can pick her nose. I don't care. She is a
She
fantastic
repped it, and you know what?
athlete.
Hugs to her. So peace to Gabby. And you know what? There are other things that were happening that you didn't hear about. Did you know that there was a black woman, Michelle Carter, the first black woman? No. She was the first
female.
female U.S. Olympian to bring home the gold in shot put. Okay, how come you haven't heard about that?
Right.
Why haven't you heard about that?
Right.
Let's talk about other women.
We've got Katie, and I know I'm going to...
It's Ledecky.
Ledecky. Okay, I didn't want to
Okay,
butcher
first
it
of
too
all,
much.
They're talking about she's the female Michael Phelps.
Which is so annoying.
Why isn't she the first Katie Ledecky?
Exactly. Why does she have to be a Michael Phelps?
This
No.
girl is finishing seconds. She beat her world record, I believe, twice
Mm-hmm.
in the Olympic pool. And it wasn't just beaten. Like, she was pretty much getting dressed and showered and ready before the second
her
person
towel
came.
drying off while everybody else was still finishing.
They were like, yo, where's Katie? Like, she was already on the medal stand. They were halfway through the United States national anthem by the time they were finally getting out of the pool. They're like, fuck, you're going to wait for us? It didn't matter. Like, she is a champion. She will be back. I wouldn't doubt that as fast as she was, that they're going to be calling Michael Phelps the female Ledecky
Ooh, I hope
in
so.
about like 12 years, because she's a monster.
I hope so. And
Monster.
speaking of swimming,
What's up?
Simone Manuel.
Oh, who doesn't love her? Oh my God, did you see her tears?
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful.
I loved her. Tied with a Canadian, but they tied for gold. Mm-hmm. And who is she?
She is the first African American woman to win in an individual swimming a champion. So
Yeah.
she
In the
she
Olympics.
competed solo on her own
Yep.
and still
away from the team,
won.
still won gold medal, first one, and she's a black woman. Who says we can't swim? Who says we can't swim? We can. Give us a chance. Trust me, we will accelerate and do
Mm-hmm.
everything we can. I mean, we excel at shit.
Did you notice
Black girl magic, baby. What?
how there was, because of that achievement and what that can break down, her win was not just for her athletic awesomeness, but look at the stereotypes it breaks down of people of color, period, swimming.
Yeah.
So I noticed a lot of people started posting on Facebook and Instagram comparing her win and to forward, going back in history with Dorothy Dandridge.
When she put her toe in the water and they drained the pool.
Mm-hmm.
They drained the pool because a black woman put her foot in the water. That's going to be a whole topic on how do white people ever look back and say, you know what, we were some fucking fools.
My father and his brothers remember in Central Phoenix, there's a public pool called East Lake Pool in East Lake Park. And there were signs, and they were growing up saying, no dogs, no Mexicans.
And that's it, So a long way that we've come with now we have a black woman with a Latino last name winning medals in the pool. But you know what? Shout out to our white sisters too. I'm not going to leave them out because
Nope.
Kim Rhode came with it at the what was it? It was skeet shooting. This was her 6th Olympics medaling in a row, consecutive. 6, and you don't hear anything about it. This
No.
woman shot 6 and medaled 6 consecutive in a row Olympics.
Right.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her doing it. So this is women doing it. But we got something coming up.
Are you guys ready? I don't know if you guys are ready for this.
Are you ready? You're going to have to be ready, but you're going to have to listen to our little commercial first, so hold on.
Please listen carefully.
Once again, make sure you listen to the Zod and Drea podcast by subscribing to one of the following podcast methods: iTunes, Google Play, or YouTube. Visit our website at www.zodanddrea.com to go directly to the links, or if you choose, you can listen to each podcast episode directly on the website under their individual posts.
You want to get involved and have your voice heard on the next podcast? Then be sure to tune in to the question of the week on our website, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram pages, and dial in and leave a message on our voicemail at 323-963-4221.
If you're an advertiser who would like to have your 30-second or 1-minute placement on our podcast or YouTube episode, please contact us at info@zodanddrea.com and we'll send you a price list. Space is limited for each episode.
The next podcast might even have you featured as a guest.
Tune in, check us out, and get involved. All right. Here we're back, Zod and Drea. This time we have a couple of guests with us, and the question of the week is a good one this time. I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm excited about
for
this one. I'm excited. So the question of the week is, has social media affected the dating scene for better or worse? Now think about that. Has social media, we're talking Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, has it affected the dating scene for
Even
better?
beginning, look at even MySpace.
Let's go
When
back.
Let's go back.
Let's go back a little bit. We're talking Black Planet. We're talking Mi Gente. You know what I'm saying? Let's just do that. But yeah, in order to discuss this with us, we have 2 guests. This is what's good about this. We got 2 guests, male, female. We're going to get 2 different perspectives on this. We've got my man, Suavin2G, who has come here to represent himself, as well as my girl, Connie coming here to say what's on her mind about this topic. So what's up? What's up? How you doing, Connie?
Hello, I'm doing good.
All
Thanks
right.
for
How you
having
doing?
me.
Suavin, how you doing,
I
man?
am good. Thanks for having me.
All right, no doubt. All right. So remember, has social media affected the dating scene for better or worse? So let's get into it. Drea, what do you want to add to it?
What I want to add is, how can I say this? Let's go, just getting back to really interaction with people. You know, I find that social media for some is that comfy zone where people don't have to have a conversation with someone face to face,
Yeah.
eye to eye. So I feel that it has hindered the dating scene. I'm more like, hey, you want to meet? Let's talk. You know, body language gives so much about somebody.
So
And
sight. You're about sight.
about sight, all the senses, you know, because you can reveal yourself in certain ways on social media. You can catfish. You can say you're like 6
Yeah.
foot tall, but you're like 4'11".
All that crazy shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, let's just get back to that.
What do you
Why
got?
she had to look over here at me when she said that. though?
No.
Hey, is that all you? Is that you? What's your opinion,
6
man?
feet.
You're 6 feet.
I think on
today.
social media that you can grab someone's attention, but holding it, they can get the wrong perception. Like I put all my going out and my traveling and my adventures with my friends but you know I limit my family, I limit what else I'm putting on there because it's more of a social environment. So I have had the double-edged sword where I can capture someone's attention and then they prejudge me on something that they really don't know or have the full story on.
Ah.
So then how do you address expressing the true you?
That's hard. That's hard. It's hard to come. It's hard to filter through that. You know, I say, you know, I don't want a text buddy. I want someone who's going to call me, who has the courage to ask me on a date. You might, oh, I get nervous to talk to you. Get over that. Giving me a compliment isn't going to make that love connection. I need more deeper conversation than that. So, you know, it's hard to build that. And I've had that too. I've seen someone very attractive. I don't know what to say to grab his attention. Wow, you're good looking. And then I'm, you know, stand there with my mouth open, drooling. But, you know, he's not at my level. If I can't make the connection, I'm not even going to go there. So just giving someone a compliment isn't enough nowadays. I just was dating someone and he made a compliment or a comment about how I get a lot of attention on my social media. Oh, do I have competition? Who are I had to explain every single person, every single comment that was given on my page, where I was like, they're just fans. These guys have been on my social media for X number of years. They've never even asked me on a date. I even said I'm single, I'm dating. Still no phone calls, no dates.
Okay, so you're waiting for them to make a move. You're
Yeah,
waiting for them to make. So you're putting everything else out there, but you're waiting for them to make the
I'm
move.
more of old-fashioned values. I need a man has to be the hunter.
So you don't want to ask. Even-
I will imply that I'm interested. If they don't get the hint, I can't. I won't continue it further than a couple of hints.
Okay,
Yeah.
Suavin, what do you got to say about that?
I'm actually glad that she mentioned about having fans on social media. That's
Yeah.
one of my biggest pet peeves, you know, with the whole social media deal and dating. I mean, I think the fact that social media has killed dating because there are females out here who they will admit that they have fans.
Yeah.
And for a person like me, I struggle with that. You know, how do I don't want to compete, or I don't even want to think that I'm competing when somebody can see someone liking or commenting on a picture and seeing that person as a fan. I've gotten into it with a few females that are like, you didn't even like my pictures today that I posted or comment on my pictures. I'm like, but I can pick up the phone and call you. I
Yeah.
can see you. I don't look at your social media like
Right.
that. So, I mean, it in my opinion, it has, you know, changed it considerably.
So you are more of an you're almost like Connie in a sense of old-fashioned, but it's almost in a different way. Like you guys are both competing for the same attention, but you want it offline. Like no matter what, Suavin, you want it offline. Like you want that. Contact me. No, you don't have to just hit me up on Facebook, on Instagram, and what.
Yeah,
You want to
got my
talk to me?
number.
You know what the number is. It's pretty easy to contact in this day and age, in a digital age. Not just that way digital, but text. At least hit me up there and I'll just call you. All I got to do is hit a button. I hit a button, boom. Guess what? We're talking on the phone, not face it. Shoot. Hell, even today, man. Babe. Even
What?
today, it's like, come on, we can do FaceTime. We can do Skype. I mean, you can even just look at me.
Yeah.
People can date from across the ocean nowadays, the way that speed travels through internet cables. So is it that for me, social media, I don't think it's actually eliminated the dating scene or even hindered it. I think it's the way that people actually use it, because online dating is a tool.
Right.
Online dating is a tool, but things like Match or eHarmony or something, that's specifically for dating.
Right.
Yes.
Something like Facebook,
It ain't
Instagram,
really for dating.
it's not really for dating.
But people use it for that, though.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
made a joke. People, once I became single, they're like, "Are you gonna go on a dating site?" I'm like, "I'm on Facebook." You know, there we go. All I have to do is, click, hey, hi, and then it goes from there.
So you do use it.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, so you use it for it.
Yeah.
And that was going to be my next question. Anybody have some success stories? No matter how long the relationship lasted, was there anybody that you met via social
Oh, yeah.
media that you're like, all right, this person's cool? Maybe it didn't turn out to be like the longest
Yeah.
relationship, but at least some success stories.
Well, yeah, I met a guy. I published a poetry that I had wrote, and he's like, "You write poetry," so we just had that connection from there. And it's a getting to know, taking time to get to know someone. It's been a couple years we've kept in touch, and we talk here and there, but that was probably one of the biggest ones because we connected on a deeper level than just because I like to have my uniqueness, and I don't care what anybody else thinks or feels like. I have my own identity. I'm not necessarily a follower, so people do or don't like my poetry that I'm writing. But he connected me on that level. So we kind of feel each other on all that. So it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was something more significant than what I've come across.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I've had some great opportunities to meet people using social media. I love the fact that you can take the time to get to know people. I struggle with some people that have social media accounts. Well, this is just me. This is just my online persona. But it tells me what you like, though, because on Facebook you have the opportunity to click on things you like. You have the opportunity to comment on things you like. So even if that's not you, there's something about images that you've seen that you're interested in. So when you try to follow up on that, sometimes people will say, well, that's not me, that's just who I am online. So you're living as two different people. So I think that's one of the challenges with social media, if you use the tools as a dating tool and just don't use it for social interaction with other people.
Right.
That's
It's true.
Very true. I do have someone that I'm acquaintance with who throws it out there. She's very provocative, but she wants to be treated, quote unquote, as a lady once you do come across. And me and my friends are like, you're giving the wrong impression. So if a guy is going to, hit you up and think of you negatively or get your number and send you a provocative photo, it's because you're showing him that that's what you're down for. But she gets insulted and treat me like a lady. Well, you act like a lady.
I mean,
So-
see,
yeah, good point.
yes.
Sorry.
No,
Go
no, it's good. It's like, the one thing is, it's funny. We can get into dick pics and pussy pics and tit pics because, it can get crazy.
And
I
both.
can say that.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
or if you got both, who knows?
like
Yeah.
I can utilize
Shout out to
Snap for
trannies.
that. I love Snap. I have, throw my little flirty things out there with Snap, so, that's fun.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, everybody's an adult, It's just, it's a boomerang effect. What you throw out is what you get back. So, it depends on what you want out of that relationship. So Facebook is a lot different because a lot of times what it does is it'll rekindle a lot of old relations. Oh, I haven't seen them in a minute. Let me friend them. Oh, it seems real cool. Let's just friend this person. Hey, what up? I haven't talked to you in a while. Boom, let's come on over. Boom. And before you know, you're sleeping around each other.
Yeah.
Husband doesn't know. Wife doesn't know. And it's like, boom. Who knows? There are a lot of people who have, ended their relationships because of Facebook.
Oh, they've lost relationships.
Because it wasn't an intentional dating site. Now, granted, that's how social media works in dating. Now, the way the dating sites work, you're supposed to sign up for the specific reason. However, there are a lot of people who are not
Dating inclined.
who
don't
join
get dating.
or they're on the sites for different reasons, such as their marriage sucks and they get on
Or their
there
girlfriend
go on the
doesn't suck.
or exactly, their girlfriend doesn't do whatever and they get, so there are a lot of I've
Right.
heard a lot of stories of a lot of married men on there just doing their thing, and unfortunately the women who
And
go on the
married
test-
women.
doing their thing and they go on.
Well, it's stuff out there. You got Tinder, you got Backpage. You got stuff out there for people like that. But I think in looking at the thing that we're talking about now in dating and social media, just another example for me, I struggle with particularly females that post a lot of selfies or pictures of themselves on social media because I want to know what's the purpose of that. You know,
Okay.
are you
Right.
seeking attention? Are you going back seeking approval for your fans? I mean, are you there for your fan club? You know, I don't. So with the dating scene, I struggle with that because I don't know, you know, what the purpose is. Because
Okay.
no one can ever be real enough to help me understand, like, why do they do that so often?
Okay, so what is the reason for using social media to post provocative photos?
Or
Who
just
you-
any photo
or-
of themselves.
Or who are you trying to attract with that? Is it to attract a date? Have you done that, Connie?
I think when I'm a little bit more single, I'll, you know, put pictures out there, you know, just showing I'm ready to go out and have a good time. I do more of the social media things. I'm kind of more private once I'm in a relationship. But it's not, I don't know how someone's going to respond to it.
Right.
If they like it, then if I get 100 likes or 2 likes, recently I posted a picture of my bikini. I do bathing suits all the time, every summer. I don't have the greatest body, but I love who I am and I'm comfortable with who I am. So if I get I had someone insult me saying, oh, I'm looking for attention and blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't know what type of attention I'm going to get once I post that out there. That's just, I'm comfortable with me.
So have you ever done that with the intention of knowing that somebody particular is watching and you want to get their attention?
And that question goes for both.
Yeah, I haven't, but I recently had that experience. I think I was dating someone who was overly advertising that we were hanging out just to get his ex-girlfriend jealous. So, you know, I could read through it. I was like, I'll play along. You know, I'll have fun until, you know, the fun is over and, you know, see how it goes. And I'm sure, you know, whatever happens. So.
You ever do that, bro?
So since it's directed to me, I'm gonna just tell you guys right now. If you want to follow me on social media, you know, it's at SuaveN2G. If you just want to check it out.
Let's do
But
it. We're gonna get to that.
every now and then, I do post pictures of myself only because people say, "Hey, we never see you. You know, you don't post pictures of yourself." So I'll post a picture of a video every now and then just to put it out there that I am a real person. But I'm more about images and concepts and different things on my social media versus myself. Because, I mean, I know what I look like, so I need to, you know, continue to share that with other people.
So
But have you used that
You're about to ask it.
Yeah, I read your
ahead.
mind. But have you ever posted anything, either image of yourself or quote or whatever it is, to get the specific attention of somebody else?
No, not really, because it's like I don't really like think I'm like that much to talk about, so I don't really worry about, you know, how people
We all
see
are,
me.
bruh. We all got something to talk about.
Oh, man, not me. I'm just when it comes to me physically, you know, how other people see me. I think my mind is more attractive, you know what I'm saying, than my outward appearance. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Just for
man.
myself.
Nah. See, you let that come out.
You do. You have to let that come out.
You let that come out, you're good.
See that confidence.
You're good. You're fine, bro.
Yeah.
Women love the hair. Stop playing. Stop playing. They love the gray in our beard too.
Hey man, you calling me old over there?
I call myself old.
Yeah. Even
Appreciate
in
it.
social media, I had a relationship that went for a downturn because I was able to find out information of another woman involved in his life because of social media. So it can, you know, I think it's harder to have a long-term relationship with this social media world nowadays.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's gonna take something solid to make it work. Like, honestly, your two relationship, I adore it. I adore your relationships, and I can see the confidence you guys have in one another and the bond you have. Like, that is just so hard to come by because people still can't get over, oh, you had some likes and who was the comment and I can't keep up with you. Like,
people do that
what
all
does
day.
that mean? I'm sorry.
People do that all day. But look, Connie, what is your social media?
Blossom AZ on Snap and Instagram.
So we got Blossom AZ on Snap and Instagram. One more time, bro.
And
And at SuaveN2G on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. You know, I mean, I do it all.
All right, cool. You know what?
thank you,
Thank you,
Bo.
Suave2G and Connie, for
Yeah.
coming through. This is Zod and Drea. Man, what a good episode, right?
Priceless. Priceless.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
We are out.
Wow. Wasn't that?
That was
that was so great.
That was a good show. So I hope you guys got a lot out of it. You know, peace to Suave2G and Connie for coming through to the studio and putting their 2 cents in.
Their 2 cents is worth more than 2 cents, actually.
Yeah, they're back and forth with something, you know, definitely worthy of a listen. And we're going to make sure we get them back here. And, you know, if you want to come through, hey, all you got to do is just, you know, give us a call, leave a message, hit us up on our social networks, and let us know what's up.
Hey, and let us know during their conversation if there's something that sparked interest to you, something you want to get off your chest. Maybe you agreed with something that they said or disagreed. Post it. Let us know. Let's keep the conversation going.
It's true. Go into the Zod and Drea podcast on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and under that topic, make sure you post up your response. So it's that easy.
Yeah, let us know. And again, if you want to be a guest and continue on this topic,